I jumped off a cliff to end the episode, and now we're on the new episode, like 10 minutes later. I didn't get murdered while I was doing it, so that's fun. That's the tower I was at earlier. I'm happy to have found a thing. There should be like an air tree avatar down there being a dickhead, like they always are. Pfft, why even bother? There's a weird building down there. Looks like that's the way you get down there, if that's a thing you really want to do. But first I'll go over here and I'll use my thing, and then I'll get an extra flask, and we're like, wow, it's been a while since I've been able to do that. They're getting costly. I've got 10 now. That is in some ways too many. Let's go get the cool sounding spell before I forget. I had the thought of, oh yeah, I'm at 18,000 souls, I remember that. And then I remembered, wait a minute, no, I was at 18,000 souls like at the beginning of last episode. I just looped back around to the same amount between what I spent and what I got. I should just label this preemptively. Oops. The assumption that there's a tree there.
Oh, you appear to be well then.
Give me the discus and I guess this sword maybe. And then this one costs 1,000, so why not? I now know every one of your things. Maybe I'll check back later. So I want to go that way to go downstairs, probably. Alright, let's loop around. In Dark Souls 1, I think, if you finished buying all the spells from somebody, that proceed with their story sometimes. So, when there was that one guy that's just like sad, like, I'm at this ruined church and I'm not cool enough to get in the academy and I only have 2 baby poopy sad spells, you should buy them from me, maybe. That's a perfect impression of that guy. I bought the spells from him, seeing if he would like show up somewhere else or something, or the story would change. I don't think he has. I think he's still there. I don't know if he has a storyline. They might have had a cave around here. Oh, there's a Grace under the bridge. Or trolls. I'll take it. But no, up top of this building, back around here, I think, I saw one of them roly bugs. Probably gives you one of the weapon arts. He's a gold one. Oh, he jumped off. Oh fuck, he jumped off. Got him. Protection of the air tree. That's a holy spell? Oh god. When he got summoned, he went off in a huff. So they're really consistent about these wreaths. Oh, I don't think they like me here. Okay, bye. Golden. Man, I wonder if I missed any in the old zones. It makes me worry. So this is like my 3rd one already? Those are a big deal for your long-term survivability. I miss when they were secrets more, or more exploration-based. I don't know, I really liked exploring Dark Souls 2 and getting the 2 different things that would upgrade your flasks in that game. They brought them back. What the fuck? They brought them back in this game, but... Well, actually, what is the other thing I upgrade my flask with? I haven't seen it for so long that I forgot what it even is. Shit. But this one is like just in the open, in like places you should go. So it's just like it's just a map completion, basically, progression system. It's less about finding secrets and fully exploring the environment, and it's a kind of that, but not quite. It incentivizes just a basic exploration of the environment, basically. Are you a friend? I don't think you're a friend. Oh my god, your head. What is this fucking Junji Ito nightmare I'm looking at? The slug puker. Ow. Are they on me right now? Should I be worried? He was the slug baron. He was wreathed in slug. Ooh. A jumpy spot. But I guess it just probably goes back, yeah, on top of the bridge. I guess that means if I use the horse, I can jump there and then skip down here. But I don't need to skip down here because I have a grace. So I guess it's just a fast way to get from that grace to that miracle vendor, which I'm done with. Maybe. I should be watching the wall for caves. Although messages on the floor might point towards them. So I also want to look at everything else. Building. I'm hearing voices. Oh, it's those guys. There's just a bunch of the thing I fought. That's just a thing around here. What a nightmare. Oh. Are those... Is that one bigger? That seems bigger. These things are awful. Is it the same one again? Should be. Would not expect to find one again that fast. Could probably remove this one. Add this one. Oh hey, it's one of these things. Maybe it'll work this time. Ow! It's a butt slam. Hookbook. Oh my god, they're getting bigger. Can you guys fucking stop? Is that the Air Tree Guardian this time? Oh, Wormface, yes. Oh my god. Ow. That fucking hurt. Does it have Petrify? Is that the stat that I'm getting? Oh, what's he doing? He's spreading bad. Oh. Unpleasant. Did the Mimic Tier just die to the status effect? Something may... Oh, he's getting grabbed. Do you have iframes when you're grabbing him? I'm not sure what kind of hitbox nonsense was happening there. Oh my god, he's like right on me. Fuck me. Is my mimic? Oh, he's dead, isn't he? He died of the effect, I think. I gotta watch out for the smoke stuff. Ow. I wish you could cast on horseback. Maybe you can if it's in your right hand. Well, this guy's not great at fighting. Oh, stay out of the cloud. The cloud looks weird, like it's rendering wrong. I wish this thing would stay on. Whoop! Was that the grapple? They fucked up my dude. I don't know if he died of the effect or not, but he definitely got, like, eaten at one point. Crimson Spill Crystal Tier, Speckled Hard Tier. A lot of things to try to keep track of. Alright, well that was probably the boss fight of this one. Definitely different from having the air trees again. Oh. Wait, this is happening again. What does this mean? Oh, hey, my heals are refilled. Oh yeah, because that's what those guys do. But is that... Was that the thing where he respawns over and over again around here? It happened before. Well, I got my flasks. That's good. Hey, buddy. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. I forgot that he disappears. Where are you gonna lead me to? Is it right in the middle of this bad mob? Can you go around the mob? Jellyfish. And like a temple or something? You move so much faster when you're invisible. Just stay invisible, it's cool. Why is it always dung? More and more I'm hearing, why is it always? And then a thing that is not what it always is. And I'm like, what do you mean? In what way, perchance, have you been overwhelmed with dung? God, they look bad. Probably smell bad. They make horrible sounds. It's just a bad time. It's a bad place to be. Why is it always old codger? Do these show the path it's going to take, don't they? All the more try running. You could probably follow these. You could probably follow these to figure out where he's going to go. At the cave. Yep, there's a cave. Thank you, buddy. Alright. We found our way to somewhere. Wow, I am red. Is there a grace? Maybe a will? I almost walked off just now. Got closer than you'd want to get. The Altus Tunnel. I'm just happy to use one of those for once. I feel like it's only the second or third time, and I found like... I feel like I found like 6 that I could never use because I just had already found what they lead to or something. That made it really confusing because they just looked like they were important, very obviously, and I couldn't figure out why they were important. What the fuck? Oh god. What? Well, that didn't work out for you, but it was cool for a moment. Stop it. Smithing Stone 5. Baby stuff. Wow, I started like up here, I think, and ended up all the way down here. That took a bit. I remember to keep an eye out for the stones. Ow. It's not I do not think this is a secret passage. There we go. Oop. Oh, I thought I was in trouble there, but I just... Oh, I'm in trouble. Not for you. I said I thought I was in trouble because I accidentally activated the red phantom, like the bloodstain. I thought it was a red phantom attacking me. But then I was attacked like immediately afterwards by bad news. I like these funny goobers. Like they have like such like high-tech kobold technology basically. They're using it ineffectively. Kind of effectively, it's just they literally fall on their asses sometimes. And or faces. And that's funny. Are they just coming, they're just attached to like the ceiling or something? That's certainly an approach. Behold, precious item. It isn't. Never trust them, they only lie, it's all they have. Not here. Incredible. Be wary of dashing through. Be wary of up. Whoa. Oh, it's one of these dicks. I hate these guys. Man. And the room looks cool. It looks like the Door of Pharos. I just remembered that place. A boss ahead, but first off behind? Yep. Smithing Stone 6. It's getting a little higher, deeper in. Yep. It totally looks like it would be a secret too. I'm just being a dick at this point. Who's in here? No. Go back. Shit. What was I using? Oh boy. Okay. Oh! Okay. That was a longer combo than I remember. Ow, shit. Decide how long your combos are, dick. Did I just get your... Was that good enough? Do I actually just have to get a backstab? Nope. Probably a good way to get started, though. Ow. This might get things started. Ooh, that's the good sound, wasn't it? Nope. Did not mean what I thought it meant. That does, though. Did not want to see you guys again. Wow, that was some damage. Ow, dick. Can you please die? This can go badly for me. There you go. Ow. Ow. Got him. Whew. Ooh. More somber bell bearing. Oh, that's bell bearing. I guess I said it right the first time. I finally said it right. So I, of course, corrected myself. Okay. They weren't that many souls. It's never a hidden path. It's literally never a hidden path. Gah. Okay. That was easy enough, now that I've got the right hammer set up. It's still a bad weapon. Like, I have, like, not upgraded that thing. It'd probably be a lot better if I did, but at least it kind of gets the job done, it seems. Did I run past the turn? No, it was, like, over here. You know what? Let's just teleport back. I am down like 7 flasks. Oop. Okay, here's the cover. Ooh. Oh shit. Oh boy. You wish to guard the battle, do you? Ow. Did I just fall off? He's down there now. Oh, is that where I go next? Down there? Because that's a dead end, isn't it? This seems dangerous. Oh god. Ow. Ow. Shit. Ow. Where are we trying to go? I don't think that's it. This must be a climbable branch. Oh. I don't understand what's happening in that room. But I do have a lot of souls on the ground there now. Can't wait to go down there and then die the same way. Maybe you run up that tree? It seems too steep. I definitely just got killed by some of that old school Demon's Souls 2009 janky from software platforming. Where your character just flings themselves off a cliff, surprisingly. So I got my souls. No! Is this even gonna go somewhere? I can't really see my surroundings in there to tell, like, even what my goal is, or what I'm hoping to achieve, or where I'm hoping to get. What a death scream, though. Yeah. Yeah. Thing achieve. Okay, bye. Arsenal charm +1. It's the +1 shit. From the demon. Ah! I got a +1 shit. Bye, everybody. Ow. Ah! I've got too many heals to care. Bye. Ah. We're still far off on that. Okay, Arsenal charm +1. It's bigger. Greatly equipped, increases maximum equip load by 1. So the first one increases it by 7, and then the next one increases it by 8. So the +1 is not an equivalent leap as it originally was when you got it. Alright, well I should check out what's over here. Let's wait for this to come down. I can take a drink. Ah, shit, drop the controller. Please don't run off a cliff or something. Welcome to my professional 30 seconds in the middle of the episode. There we go. There's no good times to drink in a game that doesn't have cutscenes or NPC dialogue on a regular basis. Whether it be coffee in the morning or CBD in the evening. Got my routine. And they're both best. They both have the same irritating sweet spot where, like, when you first prepare it, it's way too hot. But an hour later, at the end of an entire RPG episode, it'll be shit. Like somewhere in the 20 to 30 minute range, it becomes potable. It's like an intermission, but with no entertainment. Hello. There's something. Just sprinkled throughout. That's just one of those guys. It's so tall that I thought it was another night cavalry. Which I wouldn't be psyched to see at this point, but I always investigate at least. I hear ball. Oh, it's in the middle of all the bad. Gotcha, great. Thanks for that. Ah! Somber 5. There's really regular wildlife just kind of hanging out around here, and that's just kind of like a weird visual considering they're just surrounded by horrible just nightmares. What is this? Oh. Ow! Shit. Those did some damage. Wow. So this should be what the other thing was hinting at. Right. I feel like they both kind of unhelpfully, vaguely hinted at there being some kind of fire or light. Only Rosas's light can give them form. I just wonder if any of these spells have a hint, a reference to Rosas somewhere. Be a lot of descriptions to check. I checked all their names to see if any of them were named Rosas. But you might be able to check all of their flavor text, and maybe one of them might be the Rosas's light that's referring to. First things first is to get my remains. They take damage fast, though. Ow. Oh, I killed them by touching it. Try fingers. Not even a mention of hole this time. Turning over a new leaf. Community. Purple. Michaela's lily. A lot of blue here. There's a lift. Touch the phantom before the bad gets me. Ooh. Touch 3 phantom crests. And then something will happen here. Mirage Riddle. So one of them is back by the wall. So I passed one on the way in. I already got 2 of them before I got the clue. There's so much wildlife around here. They don't seem distressed by the horrible monsters. Maybe it's because the monsters are less bad than man. I'm not far enough in yet, I think. It should be easy to spot. Because it will just be a glowing blue glyph. Past the wall now. Which should be too far. I was curious about item. I might have to double check where. I kind of thought vague would be good enough. Because it's a glowing blue glyph. Is it on the wall? No, it's before the wall, further over that side though. Anything up here though? Not sure if I'm making it up that jump. This seems more like a way down. Ooh. Oh, not a vendor. Just enemies. But there is an item up there. At first I just saw a guy chilling with a torch. Or a fireplace or something. And thought it would be chill. And then it wasn't chill. I think those are just flasks. Oh. That guy found himself a fight. Fulgur Bloom. Isn't that from Lightning Strikes? Eh, it's hiding. There should be all three of them. Was only one of them guarded by shitty imps? Mimicry, therefore try attacking. You mean the rock over there? Is that just like a distant message? Alright, so these guys are back. He's dead. Okay. Maybe this whole area is full of imps that spawn and then they'll die when you grab the local glyph, but I'm spawning them after I grabbed it. So they're just having a real bad day. Ooh. Did not know I was going up a weird ramp. Guess I'll check what's up here. But yeah, there's the building I spawned. It appears akin to Ronnie's Rise and other similar buildings and whatnot. It's downstairs. Kind of want to check it out. Oh, am I gonna be okay? Hi. Ooh, oh, this is the thing that gives me the other upgrade I want, right? The Sacred Tear, that's what it is. That's so rare. That's what I said I forgot about. I'm like, there's something that makes my healing stronger, but it's so rare. I've forgotten when the last time I even got one. Oh, you are not as durable as I remember you being. Wow. You have diminished. Just gave him a bad time. And these are once again full of blood roses. I don't see a grace here. Kind of thought these buildings would just have graces as a rule. And I don't see a cave back here. Sacred Tear's a big find. I'm glad I checked now and didn't risk forgetting about it. I don't know what like the normal amount of Sacred Tears is at this point. Because yeah, I could have just forgotten about something or not investigated a specific building at some point and then just be behind by a whole one. And like, your flask total is a cumulative thing that's like a slower progression because it keeps getting diminishing returns. I think every Sacred Tear works. Oh, look at them rocks. Whole under area there. There's wind there. I want to check out this side. Is there a way to skip over this ledge on this side? Yeah, there's one. I know where I'm going next, I guess. These usually give me a memory slot. Mirage Rise. I'm still on my horse indoors. This horse does not respect your library. Still plenty of the bad sounds. Oh, it's the guy that was like praying at a grave, hinting at them remembering who they are, maybe. Slumbering egg. Unseen form and blade. I feel like I'd be more alarmed if the egg was awake. Alright, so that was not a memory slot. There's 2 new sorceries, I think. Not especially helpful. Found by hunting owls, material for crafting items. Prized is a symbol for most sublime slumber. Okay. Yep, these are intelligence based. One makes you kind of invisible, and the other one makes your weapon invisible. I think they're mainly for PvP nonsense. I don't think making your weapon invisible affects NPC combat. Sup? I haven't done this for a while. It's really startling every time. You just go. You just go. Hey, bridge. Oh. Heads off towards somewhere new, don't it? Let's check the cave first. Was it over here? I'm gonna say no. There we are. Yeah, this definitely seemed like it might go somewhere. It's a shielded area. Necessary item ahead. In short, something incredible. Oh, something incredible. Only 4 votes, though. Both have lock on. They're not exactly talkative. Hello. Oh, it's one of these. You're a rare sight. How incredible is it, though, bud? Explosive stone clump. The old Altus Tunnel. It's like the other one, but it's called old, but it's ironically new because the other one's old for me. Is this an all matter of perspective, man? Oh, shit. I missed my chance to get the thing. There's nothing here. Okay. It stood out to me at the time. Alright, can I spend my shit? I need 12k. I don't know about that, man. I don't know if I can make it. This seems like it's gonna backfire. We're short by like 4k. Not quite what I hoped for. I wish there was an easier way to tell. I guess we'll see how dangerous this place is. And maybe the first couple things I stab will fix this up for me. Oh no. You're free to blow yourself up. I'm not playing that game. Oh, dog. I don't know if you can also blow things up. Don't want to find out. Hey, what kind of stuff are you? 5s. Pretty sure I'm on like 7s or something. Maybe at least 6. This place seems pretty big. Ooh. The Bolt's Drake Talisman +1, so it's just more defense against lightning. Hi. Ow. The fuck, bro? Rude. Y'all would do best to just look around every now and then. Okay, something's coming towards you. Just anything, really. You know, let your imagination run wild. Who knows what it could be? I think that's this particular little node explored, which is convenient, because it's about time that I leveled up, I think. Unless I need, like, one more kill. Yep. Like 200 more. Am I gonna have to drop down right when I'm talking about specifically wanting to return? Of course. I did this to myself by believing. I had faith, and that was punished. Secret? Pincer? From above? Doggy! You actually roll into the attack, that's the secret. Oh god. Oh no! Wow. Okay, he took himself out. He swung that airware. That went very bad. I'm like, oh, he's doing a little sweep. I could just dodge straight through that and I'll be good. And then he, like, he held it exactly where I was, which made things much worse. Man, I have not seen a secret wall for so long. I think at this point it's been longer since I last saw one than it was in the lead up to seeing my first one, which is like a long enough period to make you think that there wasn't any at all. And then what happened? Oh, fuck. That was my chance. Ow! Why must I always lose? Oh, fuck! That's a lot of souls to be worried about. Can't wait. Hey, ladder. What does that connect to? That's way back up. Well, no pressure. It's just an entire level of souls. And I haven't leveled up for a while. It is really dark down here. So that's a way back up. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 Q. Who? He can climb ladders. I'm gonna die now. So this was a way to kind of get around. Okay. Can't make that jump, can you, bud? Okay. Let's head on back now. Don't question it, please. What if even more? I should get back on the vigor train, maybe. It's so discouraging how stamina goes up by 1 at a time in these games. It's so hard to encourage me to put points into stamina. If anything, what happens is I eventually use a respec item, and then use that. I don't have to increase my FP anymore, huh? I put all those points into something that I won't use now because I have a mimic tier. Just always so tempted by how strong this is. Yeah, we should get back on the train of getting my health bar to be longer. That's just a good idea. So it really sucks downstairs. It's a lot of armored enemies in one place. Maybe I can sneak up on the guy that comes up behind me when I'm fighting the other guys and deal with him first. A lot of these guys. Yeah, they said vital item ahead, or big, crazy, special, important item. I don't really take the Bolt Drake Talisman upgrade as being that. Imagine it's something else. So I want to fight that guy separately. If at all possible. Shit. That could not have gone better. Wow. That was absurd. The fact that he ran in and stunned himself on my attack when I was killing the other guy, just letting me chain into him next, was absurd. Wow. I think I can guess what a troll's hammer is. Just a really big, heavy club. The type that Andrew would be happy to find. Oh, you're not an NPC. You just seem chill, honestly. You seem chill and I let myself believe it. Oh, here we are. Haven't been hurt. That's good. That's a troll. They won't let me summon dogs, but they will let me summon this guy? Why? Oh, I'm low on mana. There's a lot of fire. Should I be concerned about that? Oh god. You exploded yourself. Whoa, that does some damage. Oh god. Oh, we do damage. Okay. Are there more trolls here? He seemed undertuned. What level is this zone? Kind of wondering if this area is lower level than Caria? Was it called Red Bad Eclipse Place. What was the big vital item? I don't remember finding anything interesting. Kalid. Is Kalid higher level than this plateau? Could be. That dude freaking melted. Is he chained to the wall? These guys generally feel like they're having a bad time. Oh, it's one of these guys. I thought I saw something. Ow! What? Oh, is that one of those long-range attacks that trolls have sometimes? I forgot about that. Alright, well that one's in the air. That's kind of rude. Okay, well it didn't stay in the air. Bloodblade. Coital. I was gonna head west, but I got interested in something I saw running this way, which was just that guy in the cape. Could still head west. Just from here. Woo! Woo! Bless me! The chest. What? What? Okay. Shit, how many of those have I missed? That's subtle. Weren't there wagons like that in South Layer? This is why I do it. God, I have no idea. I could be missing so many of those just throughout everywhere. Both the chest and that, I guess. That was wasn't that a talisman? It's kind of a big deal to find a talisman. That means they might, like, for all I know, those could have all had talismans, and I've just been missing them everywhere. I think that area that led to the misbegotten Lionel dude. I think that was... I think there were some of them along the way there. Hey guys. That's a sight down there. I didn't see any wind, but I am being attacked. Not path towards, it's not towards the west I was looking into, but it's a west? It's like an endless series of wagons. Oh. So I was looking towards up there earlier. This is something else. But it still could be worth looking at. What? Oh no. Ancient Dragon Lansseax. Oh god. Oh god, he's got lightning. I jumped over it, but it hurt my horse. Well. How are you guys liking this surprise? I'm rather partial. Oh fuck. This means fire, but I can never tell where, because... What? Dude, why are the dragons so mad at me in this game? That's the second time a dragon just attacks me and then fucking disappears. He wasn't that hard. I could have taken him. But that was the same... He did the same shit where he had like a lightning sword that he would pull out. I was lucky to jump over it this time. Whoa. You look like I should be worried that you might be able to roll at me like that other guy. There's a lot of missing on both of our parts. Got it. Well, that fucking happened. Kind of made me waste my mimic summon. That's kind of a dick move. He didn't really get to help, and then he just flew away, and now the mimic's gone, because, I don't know. There's invisible boundaries that make him disappear, and or he has a time limit. I think it's and. That seems like an and. Is he the reason this whole place is just a bunch of dead carts? It looks like a train. Could be a wagon train or something. Don't know if they would have a regular train in here. The ruler's set. Hopefully none of these have chests on them, because they'd be really hard to spot amongst the mess of ones that don't. You lying in ambush, bud? And no, I think he's just lying. There is a grace. This area is weird. Oh, hello. Is this how I got up here? Is it? No, it's on the other side. This is like an alternative lift for getting up here. I think this could have been your introduction to the zone, to being upstairs here, is you could have started here. In which case, that dragon would be a hell of a fucking welcome. Huh. Well, we're here.